A man picked up his dog from a lake and cried, but a girl suddenly came and made a miracle. Often a dog's enthusiasm can be far greater than their abilities. Most of the time that means miscalculated leaps and faces stuck in too small holes. It's amazing and heartwarming to know that there are people who are willing to risk their own lives to save helpless animals. From a man who rescued a 400-pound bear stuck in the ocean to a good Samaritan who drove into a canal to save a dog. These people are amazing specimens of the human race. This is the moment a heroic bystander braved the freezing water of an icy lake to save a stranded dog. It had fallen through the ice 16 feet from the shore of the frozen Kalmius Lake in Donetsk, Ukraine on Monday, January 31st. Footage of the rescue drew a slew of admiring comments online about the ripped rescuer's physique, with some joking they wouldn't mind being saved by him. The video shows worried members of the public looking on before one man ditched his clothes in the frosty conditions where temperatures drop as low as -7 degrees Celsius. During the minute-and-a-half rescue mission, he makes his way down the riverbank in just his briefs and shoes before walking into the water and trying to make his way onto the frozen ice. A second dog standing on the ice whines as the man stomps and claws his way through the ice, bobbing up and down to stay afloat before dragging the dog from where it's stuck, clinging to a tree branch. After a failed attempt to get the animal onto some solid ice, the man helps guide it back through the water to the bank where he's met with applause and a handshake. Seemingly unfazed by the sub-zero conditions, the unidentified rescuer acknowledges the thanks of the public before being handed a pink towel and wrapping himself up in it to warm up. After the man took the dog out of the lake, he noticed that he couldn't breathe. Then he started trying to help the dog by artificial respiration and pressure on his stomach, but his attempts were all unsuccessful. Then he started screaming for help. Meanwhile, a girl came and started pressing her hands on the dog's stomach to make him regain consciousness. She kept trying for several minutes, and suddenly the dog started breathing and panting and then moved its front legs. Then the man was happy and thanked the girl for her help. Since the video was released online, viewers have praised the man for his actions and remarked on his physique. Commenting on YouTube, Dunkelastius said, "Thank you for your bravery. I'm so glad he was able to get the dog to safety." While Tina Rhea joked, "You can rescue me any day." Latanya Green Warner added, "Looks like someone likes to work out. Sexy hero." But in all seriousness, it broke my heart to hear the dog cry. Thank goodness he was there. Lynn J. commented, "And that's what a true hero looks like, an admiration from Canada." Heather Thompson said, "This made me cry." The chilling rescue may be a shock to many people, but for the people of Donetsk, it won't be a surprise, with residents having a tradition of taking dips in the freezing lakes. In years gone by, daring locals have taken to the city's frozen ponds in winter for a bit of ice swimming. The pastime is considered to be good for blood circulation, muscle soreness, and respiratory problems. Another story of a heroic man who saved his dog from certain death. The dog fell through a hole into the frozen lake and was trapped in the water until a runner came to save him. The man said he had experience of swimming in icy water and understood the risks before his daring rescue. A runner's been praised for saving a drowning dog after it got trapped in a frozen lake under freezing temperatures. Park goer Paula Town filmed the moment of the incredible rescue when she was walking in the Pontefract Park in West Yorkshire on Saturday, January 9th. She posted the footage on Facebook to praise the man's brave act for helping a family out. The video shows the man, who's wearing a bright orange top, smashing the thin ice in the lake as he makes his way to the black dog, a few meters from the curb. In the clip, the helpless canine is seen trapped in the water surrounded by ice. It's seen hanging its body around the edge while waiting for rescue. The man quickly grabs hold of the dog and brings it back to the edge of the lake before handing it to its owners. Paula and other passers-by clapped to thank the runner for saving the dog's life. She wrote in the post, "What a hero. This complete stranger rescued this family's dog when it got into trouble at Pontefract Park." She also told Yorkshire Evening Post, "When we got to the lake, I could see a dog in the water. It was trying to get onto the ice but kept falling back in. I felt panic-stricken and scoured the side of the lake for a life buoy but couldn't find one. Luckily, that guy came along. He lowered himself into the water, and the rest is on the video." The runner later commented on a local community group and said he carried on his run after the rescue and admitted that he's not a hero. He wrote, Not a hero, just saw a dog in need. Luckily, swim in cold, icy water is a hobby and know the risks it can cause. Carried on my run after, so no big deal. He was given a jacket by my run buddy. Obviously, wouldn't recommend people doing the same. Just glad the dog was happy to carry on its walk after.